New Hampshire. But that's another story. So, I want you to know that before my conversation's over, I have for you right here Scott Brown's opening lines for his speech coming up later on. I turned to my listeners on the New England Talk Network. We have stations up and down the New England area and on the web, etc. And they came up with some doozies. And Scott is a brilliant speaker, and I predict that one of these will be the one that he uses. You do not want to leave before we get there. But I'm not here to talk about that. Scott Brown will absolutely handle that, and Bob Smith and the whole gang. And you guys are having this thing here. I live in Boston. You're having this thing. Someone's trying to explain to me that it's a Republican primary. Like you have so many, they run against each other. You do that here? That's amazing. That ought to be on like some TV show or something. Like we would watch that in Massachusetts. Wow, stalking the wild Republican. Here they are. Because we have more than one Republican. We keep them at like a little zoo, and you go in, and oh, there they are. Look, they're watching that Fox News. Look at that. That's so good. Look, he's eating meat right there. Look. Not even apologizing. Oh my gosh. What? They're going to the St. Patrick's Day parade. Wow, that's a, well, where'd you find those people? We have like little huddled masks of Republicans there in New England, and I'm proud to be one of them. I'm not originally from New England. Don't let the accents fool you. I was actually born in L.A., Long Beach, California. My mom was from. My dad is from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. So I'm bi-coastal. Yeah, you can't tell people in Massachusetts you're bi-coastal. They think you date guys on the beach. But I grew up in an actual red state, South Carolina. I'm from a small, little rural town that would fit right in northern New Hampshire. Peelington, South Carolina, population 211, including livestock, which explains my dating patterns pretty much right there. And I grew up in the home with Strom Thurmond. I got a chance to meet Strom Thurmond several times. Of course, some people say he's dead. We know better. They're just retooling him with those Disney animatronics. He'll be back and better than ever. Strom Thurmond was the damn Republican. He knew what it meant to be a Republican because he fought against them, during the Civil War. And I think, no joke, when Strom Thurmond, this is absolutely true, when Strom Thurmond was 44, he married a 22-year-old Miss South Carolina beauty pageant contestant. Absolutely true. When Strom Thurmond was 66, he married a 22-year-old Miss South Carolina beauty pageant. I'm not thinking that's absolutely true. When Strom Thurmond turned 88, nobody wanted to be Miss South Carolina. It is, right there. Went to college in Oklahoma. I went to Oral Roberts University. That is not a joke, so please laugh, because if you don't, God's going to take me. And then I became a Republican political... I know, it's a stand-up comedy right at college. Because what are you going to do with a degree from Oral Roberts? So you think UNH is stuff. Jeez. But I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. They know how to party. By the way, is there somebody here from management with the hotel? I was running really late. I had a gig. I did my show and run back, and I had a parking problem right up front. There was a little accident, and I kind of had to valet park. Did someone help me with my valet ticket? I had my... oh, crap! There isn't a member of the Nashville Police Department or a close friend. Everything's fine, I promise. No, I'm a great cook. It's terrific, really. Duck l'orange, I rock. I apologize to the non-New Hampshire people that don't get that joke. They are having way too much fun here in New Hampshire. That's all I got to say. You really, really are. So a chairman of one of your house committees runs down ducks outside the hotel, flees the scene of the duck crime. At least in Massachusetts, when we have corruption, it's about something real, When you get the Speaker of the House of Democrat Massachusetts making a call, it's about a multi-million-dollar contract on computers. It's not, oh my God, I killed some ducks! Help me out here! We do real corruption. Because that's Massachusetts. Absolutely. Massachusetts, 3 convicted felon speakers of the House in a row. Beat that record, huh? And none of them involved wildlife either. So that's another New Hampshire scandal you guys do that we don't. I know up north. I know. But so when they asked me to speak here, my first thought was obviously they didn't tell Scott. But my second thought was to my fellow Republicans here in New England, I assume that you have the same fundamental question I do, is how the heck do we win? Now, New Hampshire, you get to brag, because you do occasionally elect Republicans here, so rub it in, okay. In Rhode Island, they have Republicans that aren't serving time, but not many. In Vermont, they have Republicans, you just can't tell them from the Democrats or the elk. And in Maine, they have Republicans, and they're all freaking crazy. And I love Maine Republicans. Oh my God, I would love Maine. You guys, absolutely, that's my kind. And in Massachusetts, of course, you don't have any Republicans at all. Think about this, no joke. The last time a Massachusetts congressman won a general election, not a special election, Bill Clinton hadn't met Monica Lewinsky. Long time ago. When I moved to Massachusetts, I had no idea. I had no idea what this problem was, because, once again, I lived around the country. I lived in New York. I ran political campaigns in Westchester County, New York, and we elected Republicans there. Why didn't we elect them in Massachusetts? Why not in New England? And I have a message I'd like to deliver to all of you, whether you consider yourself country club Republicans, or Tea Party Republicans, or Libertarian Republicans, or just got kicked out of the Democratic Party for being a pain in the neck, or whatever. I have a message I want to deliver from what I think of as the passionate Republicans. And you can call them Tea Parties. I wrote a book, That's No Angry Mob, but That's My Mom, about the Tea Party. And I was part of helping start the Tea Party in Massachusetts, and I'm very proud of that and continue to work with them. But I have a message for you. First of all, why are you guys picking on us? You can say what you want, but when the election time comes around, we show up. On election day, there are two groups of people who show up. Tea Partiers and old people. That's why we can't get mandatory road tests for seniors. Because everybody's too chicken. You had in New Hampshire, and you voted them back out, you were so chicken. Exactly. You voted them in, which was reasonable, and then you saw Granny careening at you in the Buick and go complaining about, everybody died! I mean it, I'm not. You think I've seen the newspapers lately? Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't matter anymore what kind of business you have. You can have a drive-through window if there's an elderly person nearby. So when you get to the polling place at 5 o'clock for the polls to open at 7, who's already in the parking lot? Grandma, because she had breakfast 3 hours ago. And Tea Partiers, because they are going to damn vote. And they don't vote. I'm so tired. On their behalf, I want to mention this. We are tired of this argument that it's the right-winger Tea Party, not compromised guys. They're killing our party. Really? Because all we see is us showing up and holding the signs and showing up and making the phone calls. We had a little spat down in Massachusetts not long ago with an establishment candidate who called out some activists in a very unkind way. You might as well bring it up, because I'm not here for division. But the thing that made it hilarious of his insult of the Republicans, the right-wingers, they were the ones who showed up and held signs for him and made phone calls for him, even though he was a moderate who supported Barack Obama. Tea Partiers will show up. They will, and you know what? It's funny that they will work because they got jobs. That's one reason they joined the Tea Party. They got sick and tired of seeing people without jobs sitting around and living the good life while they're out humping their butts on their regular, normal, not $150,000 a year job. We're showing up. Why are you calling us names? Why are you talking about crushing us? And don't say, Michael, because you insist that we nominate candidates who just can't win. Yeah, look at those right-wingers we stuck you with in the last couple of presidential cycles. Mitt Romney, right-wing extraordinaire. John McCain, notorious right-wing hellion. Jeez, are you kidding me? I want to point out that one of the great things about Scott Brown ran in a special election when no one else would run. People ask, where did Scott Brown guy come from? No one else showed up. Scott Brown showed up. And Scott Brown put together a coalition where he did not say to the Tea Partiers, I don't want you around. He's not a Tea Party guy. I mean, look at his record. He's, in South Carolina, he'd be a communist. And so... Okay. I got to clarify something. In South Carolina, Mitt Romney would be a communist. So that's more about South Carolina. But my point is, the Tea Party got Scott Brown elected. The Tea Party was sitting around saying, why isn't he conservative on this, why isn't he conservative on that? They said, hey, there's a fight, let's go win. And they showed up. Because Scott Brown never said, and I don't want you people, you're you're causing a problem. We're going to crush you. You never heard that from Scott Brown. And so they showed up. And they worked their butts off. And it worked. Tea Partiers aren't asking you to give us nominees we want. Look, this is New England. I understand that. If you're a guy running for office and you don't know most of the words of the national anthem of the Soviet Union, you're probably in the wrong place. That's where we are. I get that. You're not going to get, whoever, Ted Cruz, Rubio, Lee. You're not going to get it. Tea Partiers get that. They're not stupid. One of the things that frustrates me as a talk radio host is the attitude about the talk radio listening audience. Well, it's yahoos, redneck. That's my impression, by the way, of someone from North New Hampshire. Did you know that Pew Research, hardly a right-wing group, does a study every year of media consumers and what they know? It's a combination of what kind of media you consume and then a quiz of current events. And nearly every year, the media consumers who know more about current events than any other group, more than New York Times readers, more than PBS listeners, more than any other group, talk radio listeners. They are the most informed people. Now, you may disagree with the conclusions they come to. You've got plenty to debate. But the reason they're in the conversation is because they love what's going on. They want to talk about it. They care about it. And you've got people going, we don't need them who's ruining the Republican Party. They're not asking you to nominate Tea Party candidates in New England. We get it. They're not asking you to campaign on the exact same issues that we would campaign on. We get it. We're just asking you to stop kicking us and scratching at us and insulting us and calling us all nasty. That's it. Now I want to point something out right now. There is one person that I can think of from 2008 who was talking about what's happening in Ukraine now. One person who was talking about energy policy and how it would affect foreign policy now. There was one person who was saying blatantly that the Obama approach to Obamacare would not work and would fail. There was a person who said the stimulus wouldn't work, and you know who that total mouth-breathing moron was? Sarah Palin. Now, the line I like to use about Sarah Palin is the line I used to use about Dan Quayle, which is he's smarter than you think, but not by much. I'm not here saying that Sarah Palin is a super genius. I'm not here saying Sarah Palin is the greatest thing. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that you can insult us Tea Partiers all you want, but almost everything we said about policy, about outcomes, about math was 100% right. The problem with the politicians isn't that Sarah Palin is a genius. The problem is that Barack Obama is dumber than Sarah Palin. That's the problem. I know, Michael, you're just being mean-spirited to our president. He's got this Ukraine thing under control. He's already told Vladimir Putin that if he takes Crimea, that Obama's going to unlike him on Facebook. And this is very... the Tea Party branch wing, whatever. When I grew up, there were three legs of the Republican story during campaigns. So you had the old guard, the off guard, and the right guard. And I was in the off guard, the small Republican Party, Libertarian, whatever. We've lost the national security issue that used to bind us all together. Reagan had that tool that he could use. Everyone wanted to take on the communists. We beat the communists, thank you, Reagan, and that's gone. And I know it's tough. And I know that there are Tea Partiers who are nuts. I know there are Tea Partiers who say crazy things and get in trouble. I know that those people exist. They're morons sometimes. And they yell too loud and they say things they shouldn't say. I know. But who doesn't? Where does that not happen? And the reason why this is so important is because there is no way that the Tea Party can be quiet enough and back off enough if the rest of the party keeps attacking them. We can't make you stop. We can't make you stop calling us out and stop this is the problem. We can't. So I'm not saying you need to like the Tea Party branch if you're a mainstream, whatever you guys call yourself. All I know is when it's time to party, I abandon my Tea Party brothers and I go over to you guys, because the best liquor, absolutely. You used to do the Republicans don't drink. I love that. Okay. I've got two very quick things, and we'll be done here. One thing, here is the real message. So that's one message. The other message from the Tea Party is this: fight. You want to fight. We want to fight. And there's this theory out there that if Republican states like Massachusetts and Rhode Island are just nice enough, that the media will leave us alone and they won't call us names. If we're just nice enough, then we won't have this happen. That's never going to happen. You forget it. If you know they're going to call you in the New England media if you oppose same-sex marriage, they're going to call you a hater. You know they're going to call you if you're a Republican who supports same-sex marriage and is openly gay? A hater. They're going to call you the same thing. There is no fight when the other team doesn't lay a glove on you. This isn't baseball. Politics isn't baseball. You can't pitch a no-hitter. It's basketball. The other team is going to score 90 points. You're going to get called names, you're going to do no things, you're going to lose some votes. The only point is to have more votes at the end, to have your 92 points against their 90, and you will not get it unless you fight, 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 fight. You should be picking fights and looking for fights. And losing fights. They're wrong. They're wrong. And it's okay to say so. Here we go. The top Scott Brown opening lines for his speech. Write these down. Just on that. I'm Scott